2 years ago, we bought a smelly, falling down house as it was all we could afford. We had no building or renovating experience, so we naturally decided to do it all. It's been a roller coaster, from pouring new foundations to knocking out walls, building our own garden studio, and let's not forget this bathroom glow up. Now we're onto the kitchen, the most ambitious build in this house. It's come a long, long way since we've moved in, and it's the most exciting time to join us as we upload weekly videos of this renovation. So hit subscribe now and follow us as we laugh. Look guys, he does do work. Cry.
All be worth it, dear.
So tired.
All be worth it.
Bicker and persevere to build our dream home. So let's get to it.
What's the first job today? After sneezing?
Plasterboard the walls. But we need to stud out first.
Just waiting for Paloma to put on her microphone and then we'll be with you.
There she is!
So we're very slowly getting over our mental block of this room by just doing one job at a time. As slowly as possible until it gets done.
Renovations are hard, guys. But we're getting it. Let's go!
And what are we doing instead?
Vapor control, barrier.
Vapor
wall.
control thing. So that's our first job.
Let's go.
We'll have a kitchen in no time. I forgot I had a kid.
Does it go around a specific way?
No.
Oh my goodness. Do you want some earmuffs?
Anything to drown out you.
So we've recently learned that there's a link between dementia and deafness.
We did actually.
And that scared us both, so earmuffs for life.
Has anybody else heard that? Because, like, they're not earmuffs. This is the dementia kicking in, isn't it? Told you.
Earmuffs are us.
Another good
I mean, we
point
should be
is
able to feel it, but...
always mark... You stop talking. Another good point is always mark where your wood is before you cover it up so you know where your plasterboard screws can go into.
Okay. Where we go now?
What's that wire?
Just about missed that wire. Does the holes for electrics need to be big
No.
for heat?
No.
No?
No.
Sure.
Yeah. Feels like progress, doesn't it?
I think I should go to Lindy Hop again. Ah, it's to the music. I'm becoming a potato. I need to do some sports and socialising. We're becoming the same person.
What's your favourite social sport and what should we take up? I hear the paddle boards all the rage these days, right?
Any climbers out there? I used to identify myself as a climber quite
We used
strongly.
to be rock climbers and we were getting into Lindy Hop, but I'm still waiting for my knee surgery, which is probably going to be September, so I'm not allowed to do unexpected movements.
And I ran out of money, so.
We are skins.
We'll become sporty again. What is it with clothes designers and not having pockets for women? Like, why do you think I don't have to carry anything? It's way too deep. That just kind of poked.
Have you actually put it into wood? Have you checked where the wood is?
Yeah.
Leave it loose for now while you get a couple in. Otherwise you hear it ripping. I told you this yesterday, don't I? Verticals. What did we nearly forget?
Box.
Box. We were going to have metal boxes until we realised we were studying this out. So now they are...
Plasterboard boxes.
Did you do it?
Look at that. It's really cool. I've got a straight plug.
You've got a laser level. Oh my God, you did that?
It's a little bit off actually.
You eyeballed that as well, didn't you?
I did.
You got a laser level in your head, girl.
Not bad.
Not bad. So, we have some PIR insulation up all here already, which I think is 75 or 100. I need to put a final layer of 25 on both of the pitches here before we can plasterboard. And tomorrow we should be on to plasterboard in the whole gaff. I just knocked over the foam spray gun, and for some reason the lever jammed on it, and it just went everywhere. Do you want to see? There's our lovely new doors with spray foam on. I need to clean that off quick. And I couldn't stop it, and it was spraying over here. It was spraying over there. I ended up just putting it down there until I could figure it out. What a bloody mess. The garden's actually quite a mess. Can't wait to work on this. Definitely feels like a two-person job like it was in the studio. But you've only got me today and my trusty electronic nail gun, so let's give it a good go. Are you up for the job, nail gun? Oh, okay. Listen to the main man. Let's go.
And it's soft.
You gonna help or what?
Treat yourself to some new summer outfits with Quince.
Okay, that was actually a lot more fiddly than I imagined, but it's up there now. So, missed a bit over there. We'll finish that off and we'll get the insulation back up. Right, this is where the fun really begins, because we're moving on to plasterboard and the picture ceiling now. You confident, Paloma?
No.
He's not confident. Am I confident?
No.
I'm not confident either. Let's give it a go. just gonna lower it slightly, yeah? Hey! I feel like Bob Ross, ready to paint a lovely landscape picture on my canvas. Right, let's see. I've done that. Oh.
I've said it before, but I am so excited to finally see this kitchen room start to come together. But it hasn't been for a lack of very long hours and sleepless nights. I think it's really easy to romanticize a project like this where you're building a dream home with a partner, but in actual fact, a renovation this size can take its toll on your body, but also your mental health. It's so easy to start feeling like you're falling behind when your deadlines are being missed and you're watching everybody else just smash through renovations when they hadn't even bought their house before we'd started. And to be honest, I've found it really challenging to find a balance between the renovation and just my life in general. At times, I've really struggled. In those times, I've needed an extra pair of hands, and I'm just so glad I have somebody that I can turn to in those moments. I've been using today's paid partner, BetterHelp, for about a year now. And let me tell you, me and Lola have been through some deep stuff. She's a credentialed therapist that helps me work through my worries and teaches me the skills to help me move forward. And quite frankly, I'd be lost without her. BetterHelp is on a mission to make starting therapy easier. It's easy to fill out a questionnaire and you will be matched with a therapist as soon as possible. And if you don't vibe with your match, you can easily switch therapists at no extra cost. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. Click on the link in the description below or head to betterhelp.com/restoring4 for 10% off your first month of therapy.
Welcome
To Late Nights with
Chris and Paloma. So,
yet another one.
far too many. Do we have a work-life balance?
No.
No. Do we have a kitchen?
No.
What do we want?
A kitchen.
A work-life balance?
And a kitchen.
And a kitchen. Anyway, we might have the pleasure of Clint the plasterer turning up at 7 in the morning if we get this plasterboarded. So let's see how we get on.
So plasterboarding. This is going to work, you know.
How come?
I have to go the other way.
Hey?
Huh?
What are you about to say? Why won't this work? I think we might have to lift this if the plasterboard lifter won't fit. Is that what you mean? It might just be one we have to pick up anyway. But is it going to help us out?
I think it might.
Try to see how close we can get and it probably will help our arms. Might even prove just to be a hindrance for this type of space, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Where'd you get this from?
Brandon Hire Station.
Absolutely sorted us out, didn't they?
They have.
Legends, nice
And
one.
I will say, we have hired quite a few things from quite a few different places. And Brandon's have always been the nicest, the most organised, and just all around decent humans.
That's all she's got to say about that. Done that? Whoa, careful on the crazy ladder. Let's go. This is the way you go.
No, it's not.
That's how the
You
pros
did
do
a
it.
360 over a 180.
That's how the pros do it. It was a 180 either way. What we like to see. It's what we like to see. Should we be using the big stick technique here? I have no idea. I just can't see what's happening. See you bright and early for plastering. See you bright and early for plastering. What's the time, Paloma?
8? 8:30?
Plaster time!
Plaster time! Our friend and plasterer Clint from Ep.41 Plastering is coming around to help us today. But before he can plaster this ceiling, we need to get the bonding through any cracks in the plasterboard to make sure there's no crack in the future.
Get as flush as possible. Misheard song lyrics. Are we human or are we dancer? Are we human or are we dancer? What are you saying?
I've always thought it was dancer, but
She always thinks it's dancer. But doesn't it make sense to say dancer? Any other misheard song lyrics you like? Let us know. All be worth it, dear.
so tired.
It'll be worth it.
So tired.
You never know. I might let you have Saturday off if you get this done.
Yay.
Then back at it Sunday, yeah?
I'm back at it.
I'm only joking. You can have the weekend off. On me. Not on me, like money-wise, but you know. I don't know what I'm saying.
We have no money to be on you. If you haven't noticed, we're skint. We may have mentioned it a couple of times.
Are we poor people?
This is a money pit. And no matter how much money we make, we'd have zero in our bank.
I mean, we don't make enough. We make less than we used to working, right?
We do make a lot less than we used to. But
Well,
if we were working, this would not get done.
We're in it for the
And you
love.
wouldn't have these amazing videos.
We're in it for the love.
Any screws about? You've been struggling with the screws today, haven't you?
Oh, I'm tired.
How did you know it was today? Yeah. So, last bit of vapour barrier, and Clint's actually putting on a mix. We're actually going to be plastering this room. How exciting. Here we go. We're starting. Oh yeah. Excited? Right, so Clint's just gone for the day. I'm bloody hell, we're knackered. That was an absolute stint. That the whole week has been. Oh, honestly, he's absolutely done us a solid there, filling in for us, because we have actually plastered something in the kitchen finally. And it's the mental block we needed to get over. Well, I don't think Paloma's over a mental block because she has just wilted and died. And she's had to go have a cold shower and have a nap. But how good is this? Look at this. Wow. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person, it's revolutionary, I'm going to say. And I think we deserve that moment after how hard we've worked this week. Make sure to leave Clint a bit of love below, because without him, we wouldn't have got this far this week. So we appreciate you, buddy. Love you lots. And if you do need a plaster in South Wales, make sure to hit him up, because he is top notch. I'm just going to finish up a few jobs to get us ready to start plastering the walls, and we see how we get on.
Ta-da!
Look who's recovered after a nap and a long sleep, eh?
Good old nap.
I thought you were on your deathbed yesterday.
I know.
She was like, oh.
But it's very exciting to wake up to a dry plasterboard ceiling.
It's actually dried really quick in this hot weather as well,
It's
right?
really warm, and I am absolutely over the moon.
I know.
It's so exciting. It's
So
bringing
exciting.
this entire room together.
Yeah. So we're nearly in a state to plasterboard this whole room as well.
Woohoo!
And we haven't been able to plasterboard the ceiling because we're waiting for our special steel paint to arrive.
We have to use intumescent paint for fireproofing, so we are going to be showing you exactly what you want to do if you are exposing any beams in your house. So stick around, because that's coming next time.
And then we can add our floors, and then we can put a kitchen in. And then we can cook in this room. One question for you. You see these red doors? What base colour would you see working with it on this plastered wall?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I still got time. Do remember to like and subscribe.
And leave a comment below.
Let us know if you like our videos, and see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.